surrender leaflets floated down from the sky. A soldier casually caught one. Faced with promises of generous treatment after surrender, he showed no interest at all. At that moment, about a kilometer away, 400,000 soldiers crowded onto the beach. Suddenly, enemy planes appeared overhead. The soldiers panicked and scattered in every direction. The planes swooped down low, and with no cover on the beach, every falling bomb sent soldiers flying. Tommy, a soldier, noticed that medics were allowed to board evacuation ships first. He glanced at a wounded man lying on the ground and hesitated. Another soldier saw the same man, and after exchanging a look with Tommy, the two of them lifted the wounded man together and rushed toward the hospital ship. The pier was jammed with soldiers, but they managed to reach the ship just in time. However, after securing the wounded man, the crew forced them back off the ship. They had no choice but to wait underneath the pier for the next one. While waiting, they overheard officers discussing a grim secret. The enemy planned to annihilate all 400,000 soldiers, and the government had resources to evacuate only 30,000 elite troops. Suddenly, danger struck. 3 enemy planes flew overhead and unleashed a barrage of bombs on the pier. The narrow passage was packed with soldiers, forcing them to crouch down and cover their heads. One of the bombs hit the hospital ship, killing countless lives instantly. Soldiers aboard panicked, leaping into the sea in desperation. Watching this tragic scene, the officer felt a surge of anger. Meanwhile, some soldiers tried to push small boats into the water to escape the nightmare beach, but the raging sea forced them back, unable to even leave the shore. Despairing, some soldiers dropped their rifles and plunged into the icy water, hoping to swim home. As the tide rose, lifeless bodies washed up on the beach, striking fear into the others. Farther out at sea, warships also came under attack. Fuel leaked everywhere, covering the water and clinging to soldiers' bodies. A ship capsized and sank, forcing survivors to swim toward a nearby fishing boat. At that moment, an enemy plane was hit and crashed into the fuel-covered water, triggering a massive explosion. Flames spread across the sea, trapping soldiers in a blazing inferno as cries for help echoed all around. The officer gazed grimly into the distance, until he saw countless black dots on the horizon. Raising his binoculars, a long-lost smile spread across his face. Thousands of civilian fishing boats appeared, sailing steadily toward the beach. They brought hope to the 400,000 soldiers stranded there. The soldiers cheered, shouting their longing to go home. Tears of joy welled up in the officer's eyes. The fishermen ferried soldiers onto their boats, trip after trip, rescuing about 330,000 men. This miraculous evacuation preserved the fighting strength of the Allied forces.